Hello and welcome, everybody. My name is Force Rick, and it's time for a skill check. So I fucked up. Maintenance, healthcare, that kind of stuff. Did fine, did great. I'm going to be going to get my meds tomorrow, and I'm on my last pill. So perfectly timed. Got my showers, got my teeth brushed. I skipped my shower yesterday because I was just like, I just want to kind of chill. So this week, let's see, where were all the things that I wanted to do this week? I'm kind of blanking. Honestly, this week was a real weird week for me. I was on my meds a week, but I also didn't brain anything. I did get a couple things set up. I still need to record Cyberpunk, but that's fully fleshed out now. So I've got the full rules list for that and how to do the progression. And I'm actually really excited to record that. I'll probably record the 3 hours this week. I also set up, I had an idea for a RimWorld style version. So I started looking into mods for RimWorld, which took like 8 hours. Because if you've ever modded RimWorld, you know there are a lot of mods for RimWorld. And then I loaded it up and it crashed. So I have to do several hours of troubleshooting to figure that out. I didn't do the writing. Well, that's not entirely true. I did do a little bit of the writing. Yeah, I finished the synopsis and I made a number of characters that don't count as created characters, described characters, because they're just like one-off notable characters that are going to repeat later. I started writing something else that I've always been kind of fascinated in, comedy routine, because I've always kind of like been interested in comedy. I almost came home and started writing a rap song because I've been listening to a lot of rap, and I'm like, even if I could do that well, I don't know that I'd want to get into that. I don't know, I'd probably be all right with it. So I started writing routines and practicing routines. I think I've got like, in just one night, like an hour's worth of routines. I'm not going to be performing them for you guys and like repeating them to you. I mean, maybe actually, if there's something you'd be interested in, it wouldn't be as presentery as it would be if I were like on a stage or like in a public space, because mostly it'd just be me reading it off. As I predicted, Art Rival Ascended kind of like just ate up all my free time that I gave myself. Basically, this week was like a brain dead week where I had, even with the lists and stuff set up, my motivation just did not exist for the stuff that I had planned, but it did exist. I just did other things. Oh, talking to people. I had a conversation with an Uber driver, tried to connect there. He was a really cool person. Reached out to him through his Instagram because they're not supposed to like talk, like be friends with you, which is, I get that in certain places. Like I work at a university, I'm a full employee, I'm 30 years old, I'm not supposed to like socialize with the students for a bunch of reasons, like the student employees or the students really. Partially because I'm a fucking 30-year-old man and most of them are under 24, which is just weird. And about 5 years ago, I wouldn't have said the same thing, but at this stage of my life, I'm like, yeah, trying to be friends with a bunch of children. No, it was weird to me that like, oh no, you're driving, you're not allowed to be friends with this person to like connect with them in that way. So it just seems weird on that part. Maybe somebody else understands something better than I do. I don't understand. But I reached out to him, never heard back. Whatever. Point is, did try. Gonna do some stuff when I got home today, but work was a fucking ball buster, and then there was this huge fight that broke out between a bunch of coworkers right as I was about to leave. That pissed me off. Plans for next week, once again, we're just gonna keep saying it. I want to write that. I want to have, because I've written the routines down, but I need to like really work them into something usable. I do want to expand on that because that is also something that I've always kind of wanted to do. It was in the first episode of this, I mentioned that comedy and writing were both things that I've been interested in. So I think the idea is I want to make progress on either this or the comedy routines. I want to focus on one. I want to pick one. We'll see which one I get kind of like motivated to do. Or write a song. I used to do music back in the day, like classical band music. Like I played the oboe and the violin or viola. So not like performance music. I want to get this RimWorld thing set up. So I do think I want to troubleshoot the RimWorld mod list and get that mod list functioning. Once I've got one of those two set up, I want to pick the one I want to focus on, and I don't want to touch the other one until I've recorded and edited. I'll take more than a week. So this isn't all for this week. It's just finish up setting up for RimWorld. If you're here before I get a thumbnail up, because I'm not making the thumbnail tonight, I am way too fucking to make a thumbnail tonight, at least one that I would be satisfied with, because I'm a perfectionist as shit. Say so in the comments. Also share, you know, any successes you guys have had this week, make up for my failures, and kind of like what your goals are for the next week. So thank you guys very much for watching. As always, you guys are awesome. Stay awesome and have an awesome night, you awesome little lava monsters. Until next time, my name is Horse. Signing off. Bye bye.